It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer Guy. Yes, tonight is the night we are on time. It's Monday, brand new day, brand new week. Shout out to all the graduates. It's that time of year. We have a lot of commencements, a lot of graduations, including my alma mater, Columbia College, Chicago. Their graduation ceremony, their commencements are this Saturday. So, the Geno Jones Show. Now, check this out, everybody. So, you can watch me live right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern in Chicago, 5:30 out on the West Coast, 3:30 p.m. Subscribe, share, screen grab. That means screen grab it, rip the video, pull some video, make it go viral. Screen grab, rip about 30 seconds, maybe about 90 seconds, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's okay. You got my blessing. Now, the Geno Jones Show is brought to you by CM, like Mary, CM Transportation. Big shout out to their CEO, a huge supporter of the Geno Jones Show. And I am so grateful for her, Miss Carissa Carter. Shout out to you, Carissa Carter. She got one of the top transportation companies in America, CM Transportation LLC.net. You can check her out online. You can check out the company. CDS www.cmtransportationllc.net, or you can actually give her a call. Call her office, 843 area code 606-2702, 843 area code 606-2702. And you can ask for Carissa Carter. She's not busy. She'll answer the phone, or whoever answers the phone. Tell them that Geno Jones, you were watching the Geno Jones Show. And I said, if your business needs a transportation company that's dependable, reliable, and on time, CM Transportation, it is the company for you. All right. A programming note. Let me take care of this right now. Programming note here at the beginning of the show. Today and Monday and Tuesday, the only live shows this week, I'll be attending a graduation of my baby girl, who's the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. One Alexandria Jones this Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, live shows. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's going to be the best of the Geno Jones Show. So it's 6:30 Eastern Time or 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 on the West Coast. You can just come to the channel and binge watch any or all of my back episodes. As a matter of fact, you can come to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel, 6:30, 5:30, 3:30, or anytime you want to, because all my episodes are available on demand for you to binge watch right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Shout out to my fellow Tauruses. Happy birthday! Actress Gabby Sidibe. She played Precious in the movie Precious with Monique, who got an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She was Precious's mom. Oh my God, that movie was, woo, wow. If you've seen Precious, it was heavy. It was like heavy duty, heavy jumbo. Real heavy. The joke wrote itself, but I'm not going to do that to them sisters. I am not. I could. The joke just wrote itself since we were talking about heavy, and Gabby, even though she lost some weight, and Mo, and she lost some weight. Rapper Meek Mill, Robert Williams. So that was the R that was coming out at the beginning of what I was saying now. So Robert Williams, a.k.a. Meek Mill, that's his government name, Robert Williams, Meek Mill, rapper out of Philly, 37 today, NBA baller. This year he played for the Golden State Warriors. I am talking about the point guard, that's his nickname, Chris Paul, 39 today. And happy birthday to the GOAT for Major League Baseball. No, not Babe Ruth. Even though, he was half, y'all didn't know that Babe Ruth was half black, right? That's another show. They don't like to tell you about that. You ever notice, he kind of had that nose? Y'all got some folks in your family kind of got that nose? Willie Mays, happy birthday to the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Major League Baseball, played for the San Francisco 49ers. He ended his career, which I hated that he did that. I wish he just would have retired with the Giants. He ended his career with the New York Mets. Actually, when he first came into Major League Baseball, the San Francisco Giants were in New York. They were like the New York Giants. And then they went out west. The Dodgers were in Brooklyn, so they kind of followed each other. The Giants, the New York Giants, moved, like I said, out to San Francisco. The Brooklyn Dodgers moved to LA. Anyway, happy birthday to Willie Mays, the GOAT, my grandfather's favorite player, my sports idol from back in the day. Willie Mays, 93 today. Happy birthday to the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. This weekend, well, did you get your laugh on? Man, Netflix had all the laughs and all the jokes. So this weekend, Netflix brought us the Katt Williams World War III comedy tour live out in LA and the Tom Brady roast. And yes, Tom got roasted and somebody else got roasted. I'll digress. So Katt Williams, now listen, full disclosure, this World War III tour, it actually came here in Charleston about, I'd say, 2 months ago? The end of March, actually March 29th. So not even quite 2 months, really more like a month and a half ago. Look, I'm a huge Katt Williams fan. The show didn't disappoint, but the reviews, some folks, they are just haters to begin with. But the reviews have been mixed, which I'm surprised. I'm like, okay. Some folks thought it was hilarious. I saw one post, it was like, the worst comedy special ever, and Netflix, you need to refund me my money. But no, trust me, Katt was funny. Just a funny dude. But if you didn't see it, you can watch it for yourself. But shout out to Mr. Katt Williams. And now let's talk about the LOAT, the luckiest of all time. That's my nickname for Tom, Thomas Edward Brady Jr. The LOAT, the luckiest of all time. So his roast was hosted by a giant of a man, Kevin Hart. Yes, you got that. No, he didn't play for the Giants. He's a giant of a man. Listen, man, this roast, woo, man. I understand. I've watched roast. I've been to roast. And so listen, there are no sacred cows. And whoever is the subject of the roast, the honoree, oh man, listen, they got some jokes that peel the paint off some wall and maybe peel some skin off of your ass. So yeah, Brady got it. You can imagine he got roasted about unretiring, which folks say that's why Giselle left his ass, because she's like, look, you got to choose me or that damn football. And he chose the football over the Giselle, and the rest is history. His divorce. Now, so he talked about the divorce with Giselle. Also, he talked about, they went all the way back. They talked about Brady's baby mama, who he left for Giselle back in the day. A woman, I think she was a model too, Bridget Moynihan. So Brady's first child was a boy, was a son by Bridget, and she got pregnant, and Tom, Giselle put that Brazilian whatever it is on his ass, and the rest was history. So they got him. They got him about the deflated footballs. They got him about the baby mama, dumping the baby mama for his wife, leaving his wife for a football. And listen, you know who really got roasted? It wasn't quite as long, but it was probably even more vicious. Kim Kardashian. Oh my God. I felt bad for Kim Kardashian. That's how bad. Woo! Man, them jokes probably peeled some of the skin off of her face, off her body. Oh God. Kim Kardashian, boy, she caught more than strays. She was like right in the middle. You talking about collateral damage. Kim Kardashian, and she had this look like, that wasn't nice. You didn't have to do that to me. But look, just you got to see it for yourself. I'm not even going to try to repeat some of the jokes and mess them up. But let's put it this way. One of the ones I thought that was so funny, Kim Kardashian, I can't even get it out. Kim Kardashian has had more beef than a Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle. I was like, damn, really, we doing that? So I digress. But listen, it was funny. They had some great writers, and they had a lot of comedians, and the comedians came with their A game. So if you like roasts, then you'll love this roast. And if you don't like Tom Brady, if you think he's a cheater, hello, then you'll love it. Because they took a chisel and dug into Brady's ass. But it was a roast. But everybody laughed. Tom apparently, you know what the good thing about, I will say one good thing. This may be the one and only time and last time I will ever say anything good about the luckiest of all time. He appeared to be a good sport. Now, I don't know if that was because he was on TV or not, but it was fun. Everybody had a great time. So, all right, listen, before I get out here today, once again, I want to remind everybody, programming note, live show Monday, live show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the best of the Geno Jones Show. Any back episodes you want to see, check it out. I'll be back live Monday, so a week from today. I will be back 6:30, but Tuesday, a live show this Tuesday. That will be the last show of this week. Speaking of today, so Hamas has accepted a ceasefire, apparently, a proposal from Egypt and Qatar. We are still waiting to hear from the Israeli version of Orange Hitler, a.k.a. Donald Jackass Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, the prime minister, who is Israel's version of Donald Trump, who basically does not want to end this war because he wants to stay in power and stay out of jail. Gee, who does that sound like? Who does he have something in common with? A prime minister, a leader of a country that wants to keep some shit going, innocent people dying, so he can stay in power and stay out of jail. Sounds kind of similar, doesn't it, to somebody who I will address in just a few minutes. Now, for those who say President Biden, is Genocide Joe and the whole 9 yards, and, he's, hugging and patting Bibi Netanyahu on the back, I just want you all to know something. Had you heard? Maybe not. President Biden and the White House, they stopped shipments, or they stopped the shipment of deadly weapons that was supposed to go to Israel last week. President Biden has been, from what I hear, all the reports, President Biden has been pretty direct and very emphatic, and in no short order, very, very specific in terms of what Israel really needs to do. Now, you could say, well, Israel is a sovereign country, and can nobody tell Israel what to do? Unless you are providing nearly $4 billion in aid and millions and millions and billions of dollars in military support, i.e. weapons, offensive and defensive weapons. In that case, you could tell somebody what to do. You can tell them to chill out. And apparently President Biden, he's been doing that verbally because President Biden absolutely supports the people of Israel, the innocent Israelis, 1,200 that were murdered by Hamas on October 7th. But Bibi Netanyahu, President Biden had been very presidential. When you hear him say his administration, they don't necessarily like or approve the way the war in Gaza has been prosecuted. Now, I'm going to translate that for you. I'm going to give you the barbershop translation. Dude, you done killed too many damn innocent women and children and innocent people who are not members of Hamas. As a matter of fact, out of the last I heard, 34,000 Palestinians in Gaza killed, murdered in this war. 70% of those Palestinians in Gaza have been women and children. So enough is enough. So yes, shout out to President Biden, who stopped shipment of deadly weapons to Israel, at least one shipment as of last week. And now, all of a sudden, there's been a ceasefire. Hamas has accepted the terms of a ceasefire from Egypt and Qatar, and the United States government is a big part of it, because basically they're telling both parties, Hamas, because you started this shit, killing these innocent Israeli men, women, babies, and young people at a concert. So you have no credibility. You cannot be in power any longer. You need to release those hostages. But Bibi Netanyahu, with your, white nationalists, I don't know. I don't know if he's a Christian or not. You do actually have some Jews that that practice Christianity. The majority of them in Israel practice the Jewish faith, and there's a significant number of the population that's secular. But Bibi Netanyahu, whatever God you praying to, is the wrong God, because the way you have conducted this war, that is genocide. All you got to do is look at people have seen all the towns like Gaza City, leveled, destroyed everything. Schools, hospitals, mosques, the whole damn city is just basically rubble. And now he's talking about going into a city called Rafah, which is on the southern border of Gaza, right on the border between Gaza and Egypt. And President Biden has been saying, listen, don't do it. Do not go in with tanks and level all the buildings and kill more innocent women, children, and men, but specifically the women and children. So Bibi Netanyahu's still talking tough. Now he can F around and find out if he want to, but I know I saw one report, and then I confirmed it that the White House they stopped the shipment of deadly weapons to Israel last week. So that's like a shot across the bow, a warning. It's like, now listen, BB, I done told your ass to chill out. You and Hamas, enough is enough. Too many people, innocent people, have died. Release Hamas, release them damn hostages, and Bibi Netanyahu sit down and agree to a ceasefire and stop the madness. And before I get out of here, I want to shout out all the thousands of college students at colleges and universities all across America. Several hundred colleges where you've had students that have protested peacefully. I salute you. I'll shout you out, because you've got people who are part of this MAGA cult. They have publicly bragged about infiltrating the peaceful protest and creating mayhem and engaging in violence. And you've had other people who, for a host of different reasons, just want to see chaos and anarchy and just division. But the majority of these college students they have protested peacefully, because what they have seen for the last 6-7 months, after what they saw on October 7th, and these young people, they were horrified. And they stood beside and behind their Jewish brothers and sisters. But then what Bibi Netanyahu started doing around November 7th has been inhuman, and has been nothing short of genocidal. To where now you've got virtually an entire population that's on the verge of famine. Do you know what a famine is? A famine means you got an entire population that is in danger of dying from starvation, and that their starvation is so far advanced, there's nothing that medicine can do for this population. They are doomed to die. That's a famine. And Gaza is on, you got hundreds of thousands of Palestinians in Gaza that are on the verge of this. So Bibi Netanyahu, I don't expect you to do the right thing. So President Biden, I expect you to continue to do what you did last week when you stopped the shipment of deadly weapons to Israel. You got to make him come to Jesus or Abraham or whatever God, if he believes or prays to a God at all. Either have a come to Jesus or come to Abraham conversation with his ass and let him know, listen, we stopped this one shipment. If you continue to prosecute this war with lack of regard, with any sense of compassion and humanity, and allow food, medicine, and water to get inside of Gaza, because obviously, like I said, it's clear that Bibi Netanyahu, he wants to keep this war going because he wants to stay in power. Like I said earlier, and he wants to keep his ass out of jail. But the jig is up, Bibi. So shout out to President Biden. And he did it, and he didn't make a lot of noise. He didn't hold a big news conference and say, hey, look at me. He handled his business. And he stood, he stood on, as the kids say, standing on business. So President Biden was definitely standing on business when he stopped the shipment of deadly weapons to Israel last week. So hopefully Mr. Netanyahu has got the message. Unfortunately, I got a feeling he probably didn't. Let me shout out everybody watching me live. My number one fan, my mother's watching. Hello, Mother, how are you? I want to thank everybody else for watching me live right now. Once again, programming note, live show today and a live show Tuesday. The best of the Geno Jones Show. No live show this Wednesday, this Thursday, this Friday. The next live show after Tuesday will be on Monday, May 13th, the day after Mother's Day. So I wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day. I'll get a chance to spend Mother's Day with my mother, so I'm real excited about that. The Geno Jones Show, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, normal start days and times. Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Subscribe, share, screen grab, rip some of the video, pull a minute or two and make it go viral. Put it up on every social media platform. Subscribe, share, screen grab. You can copy and paste the link and text it and tag it, email it, do whatever you need to do to let everybody know. The Geno Jones Show, one of the fastest growing shows right here on YouTube. And like you said, if you miss any episode, all my back episodes with my celebrity guests from Ronald Isley and Ernie Isley to Lettucey to Kenny Lattimore to Howard Hewitt, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Lenny Williams, so many of the new artists, October London, my man Jay Brown, Roy, Chip Anthony, so many more. Check out all my back episodes. The Geno Jones Show. The official barber and hairstylist is Markel Bailey. The CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina Metro. You can check him out on IG, on Instagram, KELBECUTTINUP. That's Kel be cutting up. KELBECUTTIN. N like Nanette, UP. Allie Jones, the soon-to-be graduate. And once again, shout out to all the graduates that have commencements and graduations coming up. But May is the month for graduations, right? May and then June. So Allie is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check Allie and her collection, her LX.NCL collection. She's got a big fashion. As a matter of fact, 2 fashion shows, which is her senior thesis, 2 fashion shows in Chicago, at Columbia College, Chicago, on one of their main buildings where all the fashion majors, fashion designers are. So that's going to be this Friday on, I think, 2 p.m. Chicago time and 6 p.m. Chicago time. So you can check Allie Jones and her collection as the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. I want to make sure I said it right. Just go to LX.N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi, underscore. That last L, the little dash at the bottom and behind that last L. LX.NCL underscore. The Geno Jones Show, once again, brought to you by CM Transportation. If your business needs a transportation company that you can depend on, that's reliable and on time, because maybe you got a transportation and they are always on CP time and never on time, and you need a company that you can depend on and rely on to be on time, or maybe you're starting a business and you need that type of transportation company, look no further. CM Transportation, that's www.cmtransportationllc.net. CM Transportation, M like Mary, cmtransportationllc.net, or you can call. It's based right here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area, but listen, her business nationwide. She can take care of you, whatever situation you have when it comes to transportation. I stand on business on that. So give her a call, 843-606-2702. 843-606-2702. Carissa Carter. She's the CEO. So when you call, ask for her. If she's available, she'll take the phone. Tell her you were listening to, watching, because sometimes people, they can't watch. They will play the show. You're in the car, they're driving and listening to it. They pull up my YouTube channel, they can listen. So however you were watching or listening, be sure to contact CM Transportation and tell Carissa Carter you were watching the Geno Jones Show. And your business needs a transportation company that's dependable, reliable, and on time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I love each and every one of you so much. I'll see you live Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. That's going to be the final live show for this week. And then the next live show after Tuesday, May 8th, will be on Monday, May 13th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. It'll be the day after Mother's Day. So we'll see you Tuesday. If you're watching me live right now, we'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever you're watching, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, thank you for watching.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.